Today on The Young and the Restless, Danny and Christine recruit a wedding planner. Tessa tells Daniel she's contemplating divorce, and Adam goads Kane about his collapsing fortune. Danny strolls into the athletic club to meet his fiancée, a bag in his hand. Before he can open it, Christine explains she's hired a wedding planner to take care of the final details. Pietro arrives, overawed to come face to face with Danny. He has been listening to him for years and even has one of his songs as his ringtone. Eagerly, he promises they will get the rock star wedding that they deserve. Inspired by Danny's old music videos, he can see it all now. Danny can ride in with 80s hair on his motorcycle, while Christine steps out of a giant shell. This clearly isn't what Cricket wants to hear, but Danny happily pushes him to elaborate. All the guests can come dressed as animals and wear masks like at a Venetian carnival. This all sounds terrific to the rock star, but Christine wants something simple. Pietro has to summon up some enthusiasm for that, but promises them the most perfectly simple and classic wedding possible. After he jogs off to get to work, Cricket swats Danny for encouraging the planner. After he teases her some more, he has her close her eyes and opens his bag. Danny pops a little powdered donut in her mouth and suggests they serve these instead of cake. She loves it. Phyllis and her son sit in crimson lights discussing Lucy's plans to spend the holidays with Summer in Milan. After they both hope that Noah and his family will be okay, Daniel tries to get an update about her career with Kane. Phyllis is cagey. That makes him assume she's up to something dodgy. She avoids answering by leaving. When Daniel gets up, Tessa enters, weeping. After she admits that she went back to Boston to see her wife again and was barred from doing so, she slumps into a chair. He hands her a napkin to wipe her tears as she explains that Maria even ordered security to keep her out. She knows her doctors recommended minimal contact, but this was more than that. Although Daniel tries to remind her that her wife loves her, Tessa worries there may be no way out of this other than divorce. If she can't save Mariah, the least she can do is protect herself and Aria. Tessa and Daniel head to Chancellor Park, where he continues trying to reassure her that Mariah is doing this to protect her. Little of this is making sense to Tessa, who is starting to doubt whether therapy is helping. Her wife committed herself to save them, but it feels like she's only succeeding in killing what they have. There is only so much of having a door slammed in your face you can take before you have to walk away. She recalls when she and Maria first began dating. They would joke about sci-fi and make up names for the constellations. She thought they would last forever. Daniel suggests this is only a rough spot in their story, but Tessa is sure it is more and she needs to protect her daughter. He asks how he can help. She'll need a friend to get her through the divorce. When Tessa and Daniel walk into the athletic club, they find his father and Cricket gorging themselves on donuts. The bride and groom-to-be agree to share and talk about wedding plans. After some joking about riding in on elephants, Danny reminds them how much he's looking forward to his son performing at the ceremony. Once he and Christine exit, Daniel takes a gulp and asks Tessa how she would feel about being his date. Kane drifts into society where Adam is scarfing down breakfast. He doubts Ashby can even afford the burrito since Arabesque is tanking. Kane assumes that Victor took the AI, which only leads Adam to goad him for having such a small imagination. The Newman insists that Kane is only getting what he deserves. Every move he has made has been wrong. Everyone hates him. He should get in his cute little train and chug away. Kane warns that when he is attacked, he only comes back fighting harder. Adam continues to laugh about karma biting Kane hard. Finally, Kane smirks and asks him to thank his father for putting him in this situation. He's being forced to re-evaluate what is important, and it's just the kick he needed. Baffled, Adam exits as Phyllis swans over to ask if he is really thankful. Kane is, and he thanks her too. She continues insisting she is completely loyal and never stole the AI. He's always admired her talking a big game and wonders what Victor offered her. She protests, but he insists he only wants his kids and Lily back. Phyllis won't help with Lily and insists that's a dead issue. She urges him to look at what's right before his eyes and see that there are women who would want him for who he really is. Looking in her eyes, he wonders if she's trying to seduce Hyam. Stops by the ranch and updates Victor on his latest run-in with Ashby. He's baffled that Kane seems unbothered by his ruin and even sent his thanks.